This is my first Rubik's Cube, but it probably wouldn't hurt if I just got one more. Okay, but a couple more won't hurt, right? Well, it probably wouldn't hurt to get a few more, you know? Okay, maybe I got a little carried away. Well, at least I know I can stop whenever I want. Yo, man, how much did all these cubes cost you? What's up, guys? And today we are going through all 112 cubes in my collection, because as you can see, we're empty back here. All those shelves up there are empty. And we are going to go through this cube collection I have here today. And at this point, I think they might be reproducing while I sleep. So let's go ahead and get started with the cube that started it all. All right, and this is my first ever Rubik's Cube. This is the Rubik's brand that I found underneath the couch one time. And this is what started it all. So this one means a lot to me, and it is broken, the green center snapped, but I keep it around because of its sentimental value and the fact that it started everything. All right, so these are just a bunch of old ones here that are kind of butts. All right, so this one is kind of a Moyu. It was like the first one that I thought was like a real speed cube. This one was another one that I got like right after that. I think there's a lot of lube in here right now, so it kind of sucks. No idea what this is. This one is like this YJ. No, it's a Yushin. This one is a Yushin. The corner's broken, so yeah, I don't even know. This is the Rubik's brand that I got right after I broke my first one. I went to Walmart and bought one right after I did because I could not live without a Rubik's Cube. So yep, this is just a terrible Rubik's brand cube. This is a Chi cube. I put Lubical Black in this one, as you can see. Missing a center cap, but this is another one of the first cubes I ever had. Just a stickerless Chi cube, I think. I don't even know. This is something, no idea what it is. Chi 3x3, don't know, don't really care. Missing a corner piece, but yeah, this one didn't even turn that bad though. And this one is a terrible, terrible old 3x3 that I don't even want to turn. Yeah. Now we're gonna look at some of my GANs. Here we have the GAN Air SM. This one is actually pretty good. I don't think you can buy it anymore, but this cube is cool, circular center, and yeah. This one is the GAN 349. This one actually, I actually love this cube. This was the first cube that I actually got that was really good, and I mained it for literally like 2 years. As you can see, the GAN logo is so worn off, and yeah, and I still use this for one-handed since it's my smallest one, and I just don't want to let go of this guy. This one here is the GAN X, I believe. This one is also a super good cube. Never used it hardly. Actually, I don't even know how many solves I've ever done on this thing. I literally just got it and put it on the shelf, but this one is a lot better than I remember it. But yeah. This one here is the GAN 11M Pro, I think. Pretty good cube. I don't know. I always thought it should have been better, but yeah. And this one here is the GAN XS. Love this one. Much better than the GAN 11. Mained this one for a while. Yeah, I really did like this cube. Some of what I believe to be all my Moyus. This is the GAN GTS 3M. This one is the non-magnetic version. This one's pretty cool because it's got ridges. And yeah, this cube is really great, actually. I do enjoy this one. This one is also the GTS 3M. This one just has magnets, and for some reason I wanted to buy both versions. But yeah, and honestly, I think I like the non-magnetic version better. Here we have the Ferrocore, really good cube. Not my main, but very good cube. Just came out. Yeah, I do like this one a lot. It would be a backup main for me. Next here we have this Moyu cube. I think it's like the Moyu Weilong WRM 2020. I don't even know. It's the one that got the 3.47 world record. If anyone knows this one, remind me of what it is, because I forgot. And this one here is the Moyu Weilong V10, WRM V10. This one is my current main. I love this one a lot. I think it's because of the way I set it up. And this one's been my main for probably 2 years now. Yeah. Now these guys, I don't even know what category I'd classify these guys into. But here we have this thing. No idea what it is. But yeah, it turns pretty well. And it's magnetized. So you know, maybe you guys can let me know. This one is the Volk M 3x3. Was my main for a little bit, probably for just a couple months back when I got it. This one is the Chi MS 3x3, I'm pretty sure. And yes, it's got a Volk sticker on it. No idea why that happened, but this is the Chi MS 3x3. Pretty good budget cube. This one is the Diane Guhong V4 3x3, I believe. I got this because Brody the Cube remained it for a while. And I don't know, I never really liked it, but yeah, it's all right. It was like 14 bucks. I think these two are both RS3M 2020s, I believe. Yeah, no idea why I have two, but I have two. This one's broken, so I guess good thing I have a backup. Here are all of the Tornadoes that I have. This is the Tornado V2. I mained this one for the longest time, but then, you know, little siblings got into it. It's broken now. Wouldn't really use it anyway, but this one, yes, I made this one for the longest time. Absolutely love this one. These two, Tornado V4 and V5, no idea which one is which. If I were to guess, I think this one is the V4, but they're both very good cubes. I remember the V3 had a problem with the core, I feel like. I don't even remember what that was, but they are good cubes. Never mained these two, but I have them. This is the final bit of my good 3x3s here. We have the MGC 3x3, I think that's what it is. This one was good. It was always pretty fast, magnetized. I don't know. Oh, yeah, and that was the problem. This corner piece always flipped out. I just realized that. That's why I never used it. Yep, so that's the MGC. This is like the peak 3x3 cube. I don't even know. I don't know why I got it, but it low-key doesn't turn that bad. But yeah, I don't really like this one. This is my Dian Tangyan V2 3x3. I mained this one for quite a while too, actually, and it still does turn pretty well. But yeah, this one I did enjoy for quite a while. Here is the Yo Cube. I got this from Cubehead, obviously, his cube. Used this one in my first competition. Don't main it anymore, but this was a really good cube. Yeah. And this is the MFJS 3x3, I think. Magnetized $6 cube. Got this one like, I don't even know, 6-8 years ago. It is still pretty good, and it's still a good option for budget cubes being $6. For real now, these are my last 3x3s. This is the Rubik's 50th anniversary edition cube. I've never opened it. This is the Rubik's squishy cube. It's squishy, but it sucks and I hate it. This is the Ghost cube, Halloween cube. It's kind of cool. Turns really well actually, and it glows in the dark. This is like the Pharaoh cube. I don't even know. Someone remind me, but this one is where if you get it hot, you can see the colors and solve it that way. This is the Rubik's Impossible. It's impossible for me. I don't like solving it, and I actually haven't even tried, but I know it's scrambled. This is a Christmas cube I stickered myself. Yeah, it kind of sucked. The cube kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know. And this is the Go Cube, my first ever and only Bluetooth online, I don't know, electric cube that I don't use. Here are some of the first 2x2s I got. The first one I got being this little Rubik's brand, I think. And this thing, by the way, is just tiny. Whenever I touch it, it's just, it's so small. But yeah, it sucks. This one is a Chi 2x2, also terrible, but one of the first ones I got. I think I got this one before it, right after the Rubik's, which is, I think it's a Moyu. It's actually pretty quiet, but yeah, don't even know what it's called. And here we are with some 2x2s, and this guy, he was broken. GAN 249M, rip to this guy. Anyway, we got these are my only other 2x2s. I got the Dian Tangyan 2x2 a long time ago. I actually unboxed this one in my second video ever. This one's really quiet, pretty good 2x2, and I used it for a while. This is the Volk 2M 2x2. I do enjoy this one. It's quiet. It's a little heavier, I think. I used this one for a while until I got some of my GANs. And now this one I also unboxed in my second video ever. This is the GAN 251M, and this one is also what I know as the GAN 251M. I don't know the difference, but I mained this one. This one, I don't know. This one's got black internals. This one's got white internals. They both turn good. This one's just quieter and feels better to me. And this one is, I don't know. But they're both what I know as the GAN 251M. If anyone knows any different, tell me in the comments. Here are some of the first 4x4s I ever got. This one is, I think, just a Chi 4x4. I don't know what else it would be. I don't know. Stickerless, pretty terrible. This is something I seriously don't know what it is. Honestly, it doesn't even turn that bad. Obviously, it's not good. I think it was like the second 4x4 I ever got. This one, also no idea what it is. Kind of loose, doesn't churn too terribly. But yeah, I don't know. I don't care. And this is my Rubik's brand, a completely awful 4x4 that, yeah, this one actually was my first 4x4, and what a terrible one to start off with. This is what's remaining of my 4x4s along with this guy. I think this was an Aosu, but I just have been too lazy to put it back together. And I tried once, but I couldn't figure it out. I was also younger though. So going to the cubes that are put together, we have the Volk 4M. I think this was my second good 4x4 I got. This one is still pretty good, pretty old though. I made this one for a little bit. The first one I got was this GAN 4x4. I think it was the GAN 460. Correct me if I'm wrong, low-key kind of forgot. But yeah, this one was pretty good. The outer layers turned amazing. The inner layers, not so much, but this was one of my first good 4x4s. And then this one is my current main, the MGC 4x4. I do love this one. I honestly want to upgrade it because I believe there's better ones out there, and I'll probably do that soon. This right here is all of the 5x5s that I have. I have whatever the heck this thing is, don't know. I think it was the second 5x5 I ever got. It doesn't even churn too badly, but yeah, it's not that good. Up next here, I have this one. Also have no idea what this one is. It's pretty loose. Doesn't churn too badly, but obviously it's not great at all. I think it's the first one I ever got. Next here, we have the Volk 5. Mained this one forever before I got the MGC. And this one is a good cube. Was good back then. It's still pretty good, but not my main. Lastly, for my 5x5s, we have the MGC 5x5. Great 5x5 if you need a good budget cube. The MGCs, they are great. This 5x5 is my current main, and probably won't change for a little bit. These are the only 6x6s I have. This one is like the MFJS 6x6 or something. Non-magnetic sucks. Had it for the longest time until like 2 years ago. Yeah. Here's my MGC 6x6. This one is great. Kind of started practicing 6x6. Uh-oh. As I was saying, this cube is so wonderful. I've never had problems with it, and yeah, don't practice 6x6 though, but at least I have one that works if I want to get into it. These are my only 7x7s. First one I got until like 2 years ago when I got that MGC. Terrible, it sucks, don't know what it is, and I don't really want to find out. This is my MGC 7x7. This thing is great also, turns really well, and if I ever want to do 7x7, I have an option. Here's my 8x8 and 9x9. I got them super flipped right now because I think it's cool. This 8x8, no idea what it is. If you guys know, tell me. But it's stickered, but it's cool. And it kind of turns nice too. Don't ever solve it. Here's my 9x9, also don't ever solve it, but because it has a missing center cap and a yellow piece is missing here. But I still like to set it on display because it looks pretty cool when you put it in patterns. Now, back to some WCA puzzles. We have the Megaminx, I think it is. This thing's terrible. Never solved Megaminx when I had it. But yeah, this was my first one. The next one I got was this GAN Megaminx, which I had up until a couple weeks ago when I got this one. And I posted a video about it. But yeah, this one is a very good cube. It's got like these concave caps on it, and it turns really nicely. This is the YJ Yuhu V3 Megaminx. Got this a couple weeks ago. I don't solve Megaminx, so low-key I don't even know which one is my main right now. If I were to take a main, I think it'd be the GAN, but this one I haven't done too much with, but it is really good and pretty fast, so I don't even know. Here are my scubes, and I do be enjoying some scube lately, so I honestly kind of want to get some more. This scube is the first one I ever got. It's like this cheese cube, I think. Terrible, don't like churning it. This is the second scube I got. This is the X-Band Wingy scube. This one has popping problems, so I never churn it, because whenever I turn it, I don't know what it is. Whenever I churn it, I hate it, honestly. But it was pretty good for a while. This is what I got after the X-Band Wingy. This is the Moyu Aoyan cube, I believe. I wanted it because it got the concave center caps, and Z3 cubing told me to. So I got it and mained it for a while, but it also has like this rattling problem, as you can maybe hear there. But yeah, this one's pretty good. Mained it for a while. Now, I mained this cube, the GAN cube. Turns well, it doesn't have any popping problems. I like it. I don't know if there's better out there, but this is my current main, and this is what I use. Here are my Pyraminxes. Something I kind of want to get into, but also not really at the same time. This is a little cheaty Pyraminx. I think this is the first one I got. Ouch, yeah. It's pretty good. I don't know, it's fine. I also don't do Pureminx. I don't think it's that great though. Here is probably the first or second one I got, stickerless version of this one, I think. Actually, I don't even know, but yeah. And now here is my main Pureminx, the GAN Pureminx. Guys, I'm sorry for my turning. But yeah, I don't know. This was what my main Pyraminx is and what I would use if I were to compete in it. Here are all my square ones I have here. This is a little cheesy square one. First one I got, and honestly, it doesn't even turn that badly. The next one I got is this X-Man, I believe. This one is also, it's okay. Definitely was better than that first one I had, but yeah. Now this is another X-Man, I believe. This might be the version 2. I really don't know. But this one has a black side that I like, and it turns pretty well, and I think I competed with this one. But now if I were to compete, I'd use this one. This is the MGC Square 1, and for some reason, there's something about it that I just like better. But yeah, I don't really do Square 1 either though. And that is a magnetic clock of sorts. Next, we're gonna get into some wonky puzzles here, non-WCA events. This one here is the Dino Cube. It just turns on the corners here. It's a pretty fun puzzle to solve, and I've had it for quite a while. This one next is basically like the Dino Cube, except it's got edge pieces on it, which makes it a little harder, but it's also a very fun one to solve, and I do solve it occasionally, and this one turns really nicely. Up next, we have these three, which are basically the same thing. These are two Ivy cubes, which turn on the corners. Probably one of the easiest puzzles to solve. I got a stickered and non-stickered version of what I think is the same cube. Yeah. And lastly, we have the dot cube, which is literally the Ivy cube, except it moves around dots instead. And it's also really easy to solve. Next up, we got some interesting 3x3s. So here we have the windmill cube, because if you mix it up like this, it looks like a windmill. I think it's also called something else, but I don't know. This one is also a pretty fun cube to solve. I do enjoy solving it sometimes. Here we have the Master Morphix, which for some reason I don't have solved, and I don't really want to solve it. But yeah, this is a Master Morphix, which is actually a 3x3 shape mod. Here we have the Mirror Cube, which a lot of people have. It is another 3x3 shape mod, and this one is pretty fun to solve. And it's quite a fun challenge. Here is the worst shape mod of them all, the Ghost Cube. I don't even want to show you guys what this looks like solved. This is a nightmare. I've had it so close, but now I have a missing center cap on it, and I've just completely given up. And lastly, here we have the Tetris Cube, which is not in solved state right now. You got to get into these little Tetris looking pieces here to solve it, and I just didn't really care to solve it. But yeah, this is the Tetris Cube. Here we have two snakes, and you can make cool things out of them. Here are some puzzles that I don't know how to solve. This is the Curvy Copter. I looked up a tutorial and knew one time, but now I don't know, and I think I jumbled it because if I can get it right, this one is able to shapeshift. Yes, like this. This one can shapeshift, and so now I don't know how to get it back, and I have not tried or cared to since. This is the Polaris Cube. I haven't even dared to scramble this one up, because if you look at this, you might not know how it turns, and I did not right away. But if you unalign a bunch of these corners like this, it actually turns. I just almost broke it. It actually turns like this. Yes, and I just don't even dare to scramble it, and I don't want to deal with the challenge of solving it, so it kind of just sits on my shelf. Here I have two gear cubes. They're probably easy to solve. Haven't really given much of an effort to, so maybe one day I should. But yeah, here's that one, and this one's just that in a sphere, or so I think. And lastly here we have the Master Pyraminx. Haven't really given this one too much a shot. On the way over to the desk, when I was bringing this cube over, I dropped it, and two of these caps just went two different directions. Found one, couldn't find the other, but I'll probably find it eventually and then give this one a shot and try harder to solve it. All right, I'm starting to bring these in weird order now, but whatever. Here are some minxes I have. This is a Gigaminx. I solved it one time. Maybe I'll solve it again. Yeah, it was easy. It just took me a long time, so that's why I don't like to do it. Here's the Kilominx. This one is a little cooler though. I don't even know what brand it is. But yeah, Kilominx is kind of fun. Solve this on occasion. Next, we have the Pureminx Duo, probably the easiest puzzle you will ever find. You can literally solve this just by messing around. And I don't want to do that right now because its turning sucks. But this one might be the easiest puzzle you'll ever touch. And then here is the FTO. I think it's it's a Diane FTO. Low-key forgot. Oh yeah, it says Diane right there. Diane something FTO. It's magnetic. This one was really fun. Low-key forgot how to solve it already though. Did an unboxing on it not too long ago, but this one's pretty great. If they added it to the WCA though as an official event, I would definitely practice this. It was a lot of fun. And here we have this stuff, and this is almost it. We have this little keychain Pyraminx here. I got this for free shipping, which I also have one missing cube. So I have 113 cubes. I have the GAN, that little GAN like 320 or whatever, 330, the keychain cube. I have no idea where that is. But then here we have the floppy cube. This one is also a really easy cube, but it can shapeshift, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, this one's also pretty fun. We also have the 2x2x4. I don't know how to solve it. I was actually working on it not too long ago, but on these cubes, I really don't like looking up tutorials, and I like to try to figure it out because I think it does make you better at everything, just learning how things work, and I think it's kind of fun. And then lastly here, we have this 2x2. I don't know if this counts as a cube, but it is a ball maze actually, if you look carefully. And I don't know if we can even find the ball for it. Here it is. If you look in there, there's the ball. Yeah, my camera's a little too close here for you to see it, but yeah. So then you got to move this around to get the ball through the maze properly. And here are some picture cubes. We have a Michigan, I think it's, yeah, a Michigan cube. I never watched a Michigan game or anything or like their school in my life, but I have a cube of them, so you know, that's cool. And then here we have a Michigan State one. I don't know what, I know why. It's because we went on a road trip to Michigan one time, and I saw a Rubik's cube and I had to buy it. That's why, guys. I'm not a Michigan fan. Don't worry. And then here we have a Concordia College cube. One of my buddies mixed it up, and I have not wanted to solve it or cared to solve it, but it's a little keychain cube of the college I go to, so that's cool. Here we have this cool thing. Yeah, I don't really care about this. I don't know where it came from either. This is like this comic book picture cube. It's got like kabash, blow, boom, you know, stuff like that on it. Misery to solve. I've solved it a couple times back in the day when I cared about my whole collection being solved, but now I don't care at all, and this is what's left. Then here is just a picture cube of me and my family. They gave it to me for my birthday, and there is little me on there, as you can see, and yeah, it's kind of cool. And then lastly, we have this Kalahari cube. It's from this place we went on vacation to, and yeah, obviously anywhere I go, if I see a cube, I gotta get it just cause. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is all 112 cubes that I own and have found. I probably have some that are missing, and I genuinely didn't realize how ridiculous this felt until I put them all together. And also I got like a crap ton of mats and like lubricant and timers and extra accessories that I'm just not going to show in this video, which also could be technically a part of my cube collection. But yeah, so here it is. I want to know how many cubes you guys have in your collection, and that's it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, lost souls, they looking for a leader, that's why I'm still reading. Posted on they block with 7 shots, we taking demons out.